Hey everybody! Happy time of day and welcome to Threeflings, the only show on Twitch. The end. Threeflings is fortunate enough to be sponsored by the Gallant Goblin and their Kobold plushie starter! Get your cute and cuddly kobold at koboldplush.com. Once they reach their goal, they're going to be unlocking all of these amazing colors of kobolds. Look how cute they are! Threeflings began as a collection of one-shot adventures from the UNCAGED Anthology, and now we're playing one-shots from Uncaged Goddesses. So if this is your first episode or your 95th, welcome! We have very little continuity, so you don't have much to catch up on. Tonight, we are playing Night to Crimson Cage by Isla Later from Uncaged Goddesses. Tonight's does have a couple content warnings. It will feature body horror, gore, gambling, and starvation. So if any of those are things that are going to squick you out or you just don't feel like dealing with them tonight, feel free to duck out and we will see you at another time. Without further ado, let's meet our Tiefs. Starting by welcoming back Draz. I know you were here last week, but you haven't been a tiefling for a while, so tell us about your Tief.
I play Vittori, our lovely crossbow-wielding ranger who likes to do the shooty shoot. She is accompanied by her direwolf puppy named Toast. You know, the dog from last week that had a knife.
Zan, tell us about your Tief.
So tonight I'm playing Shy, a resident knowledge cleric tiefling who throws the book at her enemies, including her bookworm companion, Mystorious.
And Ink, tell us about your Tief.
Hello, my name is Ink, and as usual tonight I am playing Ophelia, your magical girl Pact of the Tome Warlock Frog Queen Ophelia. She is joined by her frog named Fred, an imp named Piroshki, and magic from her mother.
So, now that we know who everybody is, it has been a hot minute since we ran an actual Uncaged Goddesses adventure. So who would like to give us a previously on Threeflings? I'll let you.
Last week was pet episode.
Last week was nonsense.
Yes. In case you missed it last week, we had a very serious stream.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
don't worry about it.
With excellent graphic design.
Graphic design is my passion.
Yeah.
But the week beforehand, we had played Through a Mother's Gaze, which was the Beholder adventure.
Through a Mother's Eyes.
Through a Mother's Eyes. Yeah, Mother's Eyes, where essentially we just were hanging out, and then we got swallowed into an eye realm, where we found out that the Great Mother, who is the goddess and creator of all Beholderkin, was essentially going to, like, give birth to who was going to be, like, the new ruler of the Beholders or something. I don't remember exactly what it was.
A new Beholder goddess.
Yes, and there was the whole thing where we were just like, okay, this is going to be great, and then Shy and Ophelia got the knowledge of the infinite universe, and we're like, okay, cool. Massive headache, love that.
Totally worth the pain.
Yes. And essentially we went through this whole thing. We had to deal with the fact that there were two warring factions of Beholderkin, kind of moved on with that. And then the Great Mother was like, hey, you're raising this kid in an interesting way, thanks.
Yeah!
Yeah.
And
sure.
Vittori, what happened to you last week while Toast was on an adventure?
Well, I was asleep. Roll credits. So Vittori, you know, the last time we saw her, the crew were on their way to a wedding, and, you know, Vittori, he was like, yeah, sure, fine, you know, that's a nice break from, you know, everything, but, like, before they could actually get to the wedding, she got a message about, like, people asking her to do some detective work, because, she does have that kind of, like, she's a bounty hunter, but, you know, one, she looks like Sherlock Holmes. Two, investigations is a big part of that. So, like, but, like, this time, like, she went to a thing like a side mission that you'll never see, and there was no combat. It was just detective work. And I was... So yeah,
Solved the mystery, and there was someone who was just like, and I would have succeeded too if it weren't for you meddling tiefling.
Yep, basically.
but,
I was gonna say Herlock Sholmes.
Yeah.
Yep. I was
she
thinking about
was
that
doing
too.
a dance of deduction, you know, doing the whole like spotlights and yeah, because and she was able to solve that mystery because she the last time she was with the Threeflings, she was, you know, they had just gone back from their Shah adventure, and Victoria had gotten the boon of true sight, which now means her eyes can, you know, she's got blind fighting, basically, but like for like 30 feet. So, you know, blind fighting, you know, that I'm sure that blind fighting will come blind fighting up.
Wait, does
But
Victoria
yeah, now she has
blind
like
fighting?
Eyes good.
Yeah, and also because she had a devil's sight before, it's now been swapped out to detect magic, because they're also be completely redundant. But her eyes are super beefed up now, like they are incredible. I can like basically see anything. So she was just solving this mystery like just by like using her eyes, basically. And yeah, and then she solved that, and she, you know, was like, okay, that's done. Okay, where the fuck is everyone else? And yeah, she was on her way back. Oh, I guess she also has a locate creature, so she was also able to do that. So she found out where Adara was, because, you know, you only can, like, when you're locating creature, you're locating a specific person. And she was, like, going towards Adara on the back of her goat and with Toast.
Okay.
And yeah, she, at the time of the last adventure, she was camping, you know, she was asleep. And she got a vision.
She got a vision that she and her friends were about to be the next victims of the Crimson Cage.
Does she know what that means? Like, by victim, do you mean they're about to get killed? Are they going to be captured?
Hard to tell from the vision, but you did get a feeling of being, like, abducted or trapped.
Oh god. So, like, she was, you know, tracking down Adara and everything before then, but then as soon as she got the vision, she woke up, you know, told Toast about it, and she was just like, well, Adara's not going to like that we're going to become missing people. So time to double those efforts. Though, you know what is awkward is that Adara is not in this episode, which is awkward. So, but yeah, that's the canon we established last week.
I was thinking about that. I was like, I feel like because Kutan was so insecure about his mom last week, he's like, never leave me. I need a week with you.
Yeah, Kutan and Adara are having mother-son bonding time. So, yeah, that is totally worth a point of shared inspiration. As a reminder, anybody watching can use channel points.
That you, like, I was just explaining what happened off screen. I wasn't even recapping what was happening on screen.
Wait, is that one inspiration or two now?
One.
Oh, okay.
One. We're back to regular Threeflings, not Pugmire rules. But anybody watching can use channel points to give anybody that you see right here a crit success or fail. Just use it and let us know who gets it.
Is that, like, I told you what happened off screen, but we haven't. Have we recapped the mother's eye thing?
Yeah, you did.
Yes,
we did.
Good. I was just like worried. Like, imagine like we suspending the whole thing.
Yep, we kidnapped the kid. We succeeded.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Our kid now.
So engrossed.
So Vittori and Toast, you arrive and see Shy and Dante and Mystorious and Ophelia and Fred.
Whole gang's here. Toast immediately, like, cause he was beside Vittori, he like rushes forward and just like, you know, starts like barking in the direction of the pets.
Oh, buddy.
I imagine Dante is pleased, but acting like they're ignoring everything.
Okay,
Dante too cool for this.
Tsundere cat, I understand.
It's like that's part of why I don't say what Dante Dante's doing most of the time because he's just too cool for school.
Love
He's
that
so
one.
aloof. So mysterious.
Uh,
But he's not mysterious.
Yep.
Oh.
I think, like, Toaster's, like, trying to confirm with the others that, like, that adventure actually happened, and or was it a dream?
It was all just a dream, TM.
Oh, Dante will not confirm or deny because watching the was it or wasn't it crossing the other faces is just too much fun.
Oh, definitely.
Amazing.
Definitely.
Dante's like, none your business.
What'd you do last week? I met up with Nunya. Who's Nunya? Nunya business.
So, after you reconnect, Ophelia and Shy, you also start having visions of being chased by the Crimson Cage. And
Presumably by this stage, I have told them about the vision.
yes. And you also hear about further away in a little known place called Barovia that there's some trouble stirring up over
that
there.
little old place.
Trade is being disrupted, and some persnickety dude named Strahd might take things into his hands, and people are asking for help.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Just out of curiosity, because I know at least I don't remember if it was, I believe it was Shy with us. We have run into people who worship the Red Knight before.
Yes,
Does the Crimson Cage sound familiar?
You can give me a history or religion check for
Yes,
it.
sure. I will gladly do that. Let me get my sheet out. My sheet's been sitting on my book.
I'll give that a history check.
Oh boy. Okay.
Here's the thing, I do not remember if Vittoria was in that adventure or not. I just remember that we had
Wow,
one.
love that. I love how
got an 18.
infinite
As
knowledge.
always,
I
I
got a
would be
critical
like,
failure.
oh yeah,
You
what's
know-
my history bonus? Oh, right, it's an intelligence check.
You know,
Only
this
have,
is
like,
an extremely
investigation.
low roll, and I still got a non-natural 20.
Oh my sweet Jesus. I was like, I
Incredible.
got this. I have the knowledge of the universe. I got a 1.
So,
Got a plus
Ophelia,
16 to history
Yes.
now.
Love that.
Ophelia, you know that crimson is a color like
I
red.
sure hope
so
it is.
It might be connected.
I sure hope it is.
Whoa, you connected the dots.
I've connected the dots. You didn't connect shit. I've connected them.
Vittoria, were you doing religion or history?
A history.
Okay, so both of you did history.
Mhm.
Oh, wait, but if you're saying I should do religion, I do have a +6 on that, so that would be a 24.
Yeah, it's like I can have history, you can have religion. We could.
It feels like,
But, okay.
obviously, like, Vittoria isn't good at history either, but, like, the idea of her actually knowing shit about religion is so funny to me.
So, Vittoria, with religion, you would know that the Crimson Cage doesn't seem to have anything to do with the Red Knight.
Huh.
But you...
Yeah, because it's a different shade of red.
Right. But you and both Shy would know that it started being associated with the Red Knight because worshippers of the Red Knight, and not just like low-level acolytes, but like very powerful paladins and well-known clerics and war priests of the Red Knight have been on pilgrimages to the Crimson Cage and never returned.
Huh. Interesting. And did they, like, go on pilgrimages to begin with because they thought that the cage was associated with the Red Knight because of the name and, like, reds and stuff?
It is unclear.
Interesting.
But these visions keep directing you to a ruined temple.
Well,
Hey, so, but if we've been, like, having visions of, like, being like, oh, you're gonna be caught by the Crimson Cage, does that imply that if we went to the temple, we would get, like, kidnapped? Or, like, if we avoided the temple, we would get kidnapped?
It is a temple of the Red Knight. And you know that the Crimson Cage is not related to the Red Knight.
Interesting.
Like, it's the ruins of a temple. I would love to go and check this out and, document.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes.
I am too curious, and, like, there's no other leads to go off on, so I guess I would rather us, go to a place and, like, maybe get kidnapped there rather than, just wandering around aimlessly and then, like, it happens out of the blue and we're like, who could have seen this coming? Surprised Pikachu face.
Well, so you arrive at the temple, and it is covered with, this is going to be a very American reference. You know how, like, Outback and Lone Star are covered with, like, peanut shells all over the floor?
Yes.
Yeah.
This
Wait,
is
okay,
covered...
Draz, for reference, the Outhouse Steak...
Outback Steakhouse.
No, I was thinking of the video
Australian
of Chris
steakhouse
Yeah,
in America.
I thought of the video of Chris Fleming where he's just like, the Outhouse Steak back. No, Outback Steakhouse is an Australian-themed steakhouse place.
Eat like you're down under.
Yeah, that very much like Texas Roadhouse is disappointing, not related to the place it's actually from, and no one ever wants to be there.
It's like,
But what
it's
about
like
peanut shell?
They give you, like,
get free
buckets
peanuts.
full of peanuts, and you just, like, throw the shells on the floor if, you're a coward and just don't eat the peanuts whole. Like
because apparently that's what Americans do, just throw our shit all over the place.
Thank you for the bits, Cracky, for Outhouse Steak.
I'm sorry if none of you recognized what I was referencing.
So, they don't do it anymore. That's a bummer.
That's a bummer because inexplicably stepping on a full peanut and almost
Stepping on the crunch.
eating it, yeah,
You just-
is like part of the experience of being there.
You, like, know you're gonna be doing something, like, filthy while you're there, and it's like, welcome, you're here to be disgusting.
That's why they have an entire fried onion.
I was about to say, here's an 8,000 calorie onion.
It's a vegetable, don't worry
We have
about
ruined
it.
vegetables.
Is it because one of our old prime ministers ate an onion raw and...
Okay, that's gonna be an after episode thing.
Yeah, these are deep fried and, like, filled with sauce or something. Anyway, the reason I brought it up is because this table is like that, but covered with ripped up and moldy playing cards, as well as shattered gaming tokens, chess pieces, meeples,
Yu-Gi-Oh
sheep,
cards.
wood, Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Okay. I like how you went for the Outback Steakhouse and not like a destroyed old like casino.
Yeah.
Since there are still cards about how old do I think this, well, at least the playing stuff is, and is it as old or less old than the temple being ruined?
It looks like you can give me either a perception check or an investigation check if you want to, like, really dig in there.
Yeah. Of course I do. That's a 27 for investigation.
Nice.
Okay. So yeah, looking around, you get the vibe that this temple was ruined like this on purpose.
Interesting.
This was done kind of as a fuck you.
Oh, it's an aesthetic
Wow.
choice. I understand
Yeah, I was
now.
gonna say.
Someone came here to cause problems on purpose.
Interesting.
And in the darkness, as you are looking around, you see a pair of eyes peering back at you.
Interesting. So, Vittori has true sight.
Okay.
How does that influence? And she also can do detect magic at will now. So, what does she see?
What do you see with your elf eyes?
Yes, because this is apparently Threeflings now. Wonderful.
Yeah, let me... Okay, so you can see invisible creatures and objects, that's it. And see the original form of a shapeshifter.
And I also have
So,
a dark vision that, like, can see through magical darkness.
Okay. Cool.
A lot of things.
Gotta love it.
So, those of you without true sight see an elven woman with a self-assured grin and a wooden checkerboard under her arms appear.
Okay.
She's wearing red robes and starts striding to you confidently. Vittori, with your magical eyes, you see something kind of flickering and wonky about her.
I thought you were gonna say you see something really fucked up.
No. Most of the time, she appears to be this elven tan-skinned woman in red robes, but occasionally she appears to be incredibly tall and wearing shining red armor before she flashes back down again.
I got a 24 in my earlier religion check, which I feel like implies that Victoria has some knowledge of the Red Knight. Does she recognize this figure, like this red armored figure, as like an avatar of the Red Knight or something?
Oh yeah.
Figured.
I was going to say, as soon as Ophelia notices that this is a very comfortable, confident stride, I have Witch Sight, which allows me to see the true form of a shape changer or creature with illusion or transmutation magic on it.
So you are also seeing that same thing that Vittori is seeing.
Love that for me.
And Victoria and Ophelia, like, same hat.
Same hat, yep.
Shai, what's your passive perception?
Oh, what is my passive perception?
I'm guessing it's high, because your wisdom's high.
I'm thinking my passive perception might be wrong.
It's usually, it's 10 plus your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency if you have proficiency in perception.
It's 10 plus your perception modifier.
Okay, it's
Wendy, mine's
21.
30. Smiley face.
Yeah, just because mine's 30. Okay.
Yeah, I had it written down as 14. I don't think I changed it from the beginning.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Shai, you also see, like, you can't quite see the full shift into armor, but occasionally you sense that, like, there's more going on here. Like, the robes will take on a way shinier appearance than they should. Like, they're made out of metal. Or, like, as she's walking towards you, her height is, like, kind of wonky.
This is 100% Threeflings nonsense that's happening right now.
Threeflings nonsense TM.
Yes, as she approaches us, gonna turn toward her and be like, "Oh, is this your table?" I am haunting the stream with nervous love and joy over them, comparing the cards on the ground to peanut shells at Five Guys or Outback. Thank you. Thank you much. I'm glad we can make you proud.
Oh, yay. Hi, Isla.
Oh, I'm sorry, did I mispronounce that, Isla? I'm sorry.
So, you asked if this was her table?
Yes. I asked her if this is her table.
She says, once. A lot of things were mine. Apologies. My name's Kaisa Sanguine. I'm glad that you made it.
No.
Perhaps we can help each other. And she lays out her checkerboard on the table. And
she gets out a dual disc.
She places, 2 wooden figurines at opposite ends of the chessboard, and they start moving on their own.
Interesting.
Oh, I'm curious. I'll step forward. Oh, how can we help? What seems to be the problem?
Yes.
Gesturing toward, she points at the figure on the far side. It says this: the bronze bishop controls the crimson cage. I assume you're here because, well, it's been after you. I'm not sure who or what the bronze bishop is, but his cage is in a demiplane, and he's been abducting powerful individuals that are special to me. And then
You?
she taps the other figure on the opposite side. Snow, I've been informed that this cage contains an incredible gaming floor. I believe that this bronze bishop is moving in to territory that doesn't belong to him. I, for whatever reason, can't get in. But you can. And I can assist you from within.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also-
Vittori looks at Ophelia and then, like, looks back and then does an insight check. Because, like, obviously, like, this is, like, an avatar, like, hiding that they're an avatar. And I'm, like, trying to do the mind games of, okay, does that mean that it's a good thing to accept or a very bad thing to accept?
And go ahead, you guys do your thing real quick before I do my thing.
25 for insight.
Okay.
What is my insight bonus?
So were you trying to
That is
see...
a 9. So I got a 14.
Okay, so what are both of you trying to determine here?
Well, we know that the Crimson Cage is after us, but I'm trying to determine whether she's being truthful with us.
About not being able to go in?
Yeah, about not being able to go in, and her goals and what she perceives as the Bronze Bishop's goals.
Okay. She does appear to be truthful about not being able to go in, and it seems to be something that is very annoying to her. In fact, this whole thing seems to be irritating to her, but also kind of exciting in a way that she can, like, outthink this, outmaneuver this.
Okay.
She hasn't been challenged in a while.
Vittori's inside check is about, as I mentioned before, like, Vittori knows that, like, this is an avatar in disguise, and, like, that is suspicious to Vittori. Like, why would, an avatar feel the need to, like, disguise themselves if they're already an avatar to begin with? So she's just trying to figure out if, like, this avatar is, like, trying to manipulate them into, like, doing something that is actually against the Threeflings' best wishes.
Got it. Okay. I'm gonna say you're not getting that kind of vibe from her, but you would also know that, you have met several deities, but even the average high-powered adventurer hasn't. So perhaps appearing in disguise is a way to kind of like fear not sort of thing.
Right.
Like if I were my actual size, your cow would die of fright,
Right.
sort of thing.
Okay, well, you guys are doing that. I'm gonna kind of like look at Vittori and lean toward the woman with the board and be like, just out of curiosity, this is not to be rude or anything. You're a goddess. Why can't you just go in and take care of this on your own?
Just coming saying it, alright.
I mean,
Yeah, just kind of like being
God.
upfront with it.
Well noted. Well noted. What's very irritating about this is that, I'm being blocked by this demiplane. It seems to not only
Blocked
trap
and reported.
people there. It's not only trapping my clerics and worshippers inside, I can hardly communicate with them. Now, I have found a workaround for the communication, but as this demiplane grows, my own power is weakening.
Okay.
But I do have a workaround to help you in there, and also so we can commune. She holds up her hands, and they shift and morph grotesquely, her flesh and bones moving and rearranging, until 3 red rings rise through the skin of her knuckles, like bubbles floating through the surface.
I love how she was adapting this form so she wouldn't scare people, and yet she's doing this, which I feel like would make a D&D peasant like die from a heart attack.
Yeah, literally. Like, I'm not here to scare people. Also, allow me to create ring pops from my knuckles. Like, what?
Dropping them in her hand, she says, these signet rings are made from my own bones.
Oh, God.
They can only be
honestly.
worn with my permission, and they will provide you with a direct link to me once the cage takes you. You can call upon me? Perhaps. I'm not sure how it'll work there. You could definitely talk to me with them, and, well, you can see if the Bronze Bishop is rigging the games in there.
That would be good to know.
Just out of curiosity, how do you know the Bronze Bishop?
I only know he controls the cage. I don't know who he is. He's elusive, and he's smart.
Do you have an idea on why the cage is after us specifically?
You're powerful. It always goes after powerful and interesting people. I'm just lucky that most of my worshippers tend to be the most powerful and interesting people around. 3 of you must have slipped through my fingers.
Really humble brag. Appreciate that. That's an art.
It's like Shy, meanwhile, is kind of like thanking her lucky stars that she got to choose first.
Victoria's thinking about how, like, she's imagining Adara in the distance, like, yelling about how she's also powerful and interesting.
So, while these can't necessarily protect you in there, they can definitely help. The cage will take you. I can't stop that.
Threeflings going outside of the temple and just, like, lying on the floor until the cage arrives.
You know what? Shy will accept the ring. It's just like, well, if you can't get in the cage, chances are my deity won't be able to get in either. That could cause problems. I'd rather have...
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather at least have communicated with an ally.
Yeah.
I love how you're just
Yeah.
blatantly telling another god to their face that you do not worship them. Somehow that is more
every
douche than me
adventure.
just telling them, I see you, bitch.
I love it that Shy's just like, no offense. I don't like you that way.
Yeah.
I'm taken already.
It's just like, yeah, the thing is that she's talking to all these other goddesses and just saying, I'm off the table. It's like, just so we're all on the same page here.
I really appreciate it.
It's like I'm it's kind of like the sorry, I'm dating someone already kind of thing. But yeah, you're interesting, but maybe if we had met under a different star.
Victoria accepts just because, like, if they're going to be chased by this cage, like, might as well have, you know, all of the protection and, like, aid that they can get.
Yes, thank you. Just take one of the rings and, like, try to ignore the fact that it feels warm.
Try to ignore the
Yes.
fact that it is bone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shy is just trying to focus on the fact that it's freely given.
It's free real
That-
estate.
It's freely given. It wasn't like... It isn't like a lot of bone jewelry that's probably been made. It's just...
Yeah, that's true. It is ethical bone jewelry.
Oh, not like the Tumblr bone witches. Don't put up the Tumblr bone witches.
Literally
just
brought up
thinking
the Tumblr bone witches like 5 minutes ago.
Just think of the guy on
Sorry.
Tumblr who was selling ethically sourced bones,
We
too.
sourced human spines. Yup.
Yeah.
It's like Shy's just like, it might not be ethical, but it's at least less objectionable.
It might not be ethical. That's it. It might not be.
Just now, these are only for the 3 of you. If anyone else wears them, they'll take, well, It will go badly for them. If you decide you no longer want them upon your return, just give them back. Don't leave them lying around.
I like the idea of, like, Adara putting one on, and then, like, she just hears, like, the Minecraft, damage sound just constantly.
Oh, I was imagining the Minecraft skeleton noises when she holds out the wings.
Oh.
Oh, I'm just looking at what it does if you're not wearing it with permission. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh god. Yeah, like some of these magic items in these adventures are just like so hardcore. I keep thinking of the Leviathan collar, which just like
you
has
kept.
so many stipulations.
Ophelia kept, but hasn't put on yet.
Yes.
She goes, well, it won't be much longer now. Good luck. Keep your head.
I'm doing my best, but thank you.
A clinging bronze dust fills your lungs, and your senses are clouded by decay. When the dust clears, you are no longer in the ruins of a temple, but instead in a darkened area filled with musical instruments and costumes.
Wow, that didn't take long at all. Like, man, if we had, like, hesitated about, like, taking the rings for, like, another minute, we would have taken already.
You are in a backstage area.
Interesting.
What's everybody's passive? I know Shy's is really high. Vittori's is pretty high. What about Ophelia?
It's an 11, baby.
Okay, so Ophelia, you notice that you're in a backstage area.
Oh yeah, no, I've just accepted the fact that Ophelia is never going to notice a singular thing.
Shy and Vittori,
Sound of wind going through her head.
You hear a voice on the other side of the curtain that is closed in front of you. It says, I'm gonna eat my own harp if we don't get out of this bloody room.
Interesting. In common?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Ooh, no. In undercommon.
Okay, so she can't understand.
So Shy's the only one that understands then.
No, it's not. Ophelia
Okay,
too.
Ophelia didn't
Try
hear it.
again. Try again.
So yeah,
All
Vittori
right,
hears
so Shy's
that and then
going
turns to Shy immediately.
Is there a way to peek around the curtain without drawing attention?
In fact, there is. Give me a stealth check to not draw attention.
Oh yeah, this is gonna go well. Actually, it might. Just gotta make sure of the number. 16.
Okay. Yeah, you're sneaky with that curtain. The only thing that really happens is that some playing cards fall from the ceiling. But a strange sight greets you when you peek through the bronze velvet curtain. A trio of eclectically dressed drow stand on stage, arguing around a pile of destroyed musical instruments. In the auditorium, an audience of 15 skeletons are propped in ludicrous poses. They do not appear animated. They
Amazing.
simply appear to be dead bodies. As in, the audience is dead. And among them is a suit of armor that is vigorously clapping.
I'm just imagining the Shia LaBeouf at the end,
armor.
just like...
And occasionally making, like, whistle sounds out of its helmet.
While Shy is peeking through, Ophelia's gonna look at Shy like, can I also stick my head through? While you're, like, trying to pull the curtain gently.
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
Yeah. Okay, time to fail this. Be like that. I'm not gonna do that to myself. 18.
Okay. Let me see. If it meets, it beats. So, yeah, you're good.
Alright, I might as well also peek through.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Give me a stealth check, Vittori.
If it meets, it beats.
My stealth bonus 9, so that is an 18.
Okay.
If it meets, it beats.
So you all
so
peek out and see these three rock star looking drow arguing over piles of broken instruments.
I'm gonna like
Interesting.
stick my head in like from the curtain and be like, psst, psst, psst.
Are you trying to beckon them over?
Yeah, basically, basically also whisper an undercommon. Don't make it obvious, but what's going on here?
I think Victoria's not good. Like, as soon as she sees what's going on, she's gonna duck behind the curtains again because, like, unlike me, she is not a theater kid. But I think she, like, her assumptions about the situation is that it is a play that is currently going on, and she is not going to interrupt a play in the middle of it. So she, like, immediately ducks back.
Yeah, it's like the one guy's enthusiastically clapping. We see the people on stage. Are they doing anything, or just like? Does it look like they're playing for the crowd or doing like some sort of act?
I mean, the instruments are broken on stage in front of them, so I'm assuming probably something is
Yeah, you
happening.
can give me an insight or perception check if you would like.
I would like, because
Victoria's just like, this is probably just part of a play. This is called acting.
Acting!
Is this acting? Holds up the skeleton's head off its body.
19 insight.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
So you see that this is clearly a band. They look scared and very malnourished. They look, and not just like in that, you know, oh, the lead singer or the bass guitarist are so skinny, I want to feed them, he's so cute, kind of thing. But like they really look like they haven't eaten for a long time.
Yeah. Okay. So like the old rock culture shit. Yeah.
Like not like how like Pretty Boy skinny like in a band, but and like they are starving. They do not have
like
food.
the old old rock and roll where people ended up like just not eating because of the way that the tours were set up.
Mhm.
Yes. So I'm gonna like keep going to be like, psst. What's going on here?
They whirl around.
I said
And
don't make it obvious.
one of them, the one who had mentioned wanting to eat his harp, pulls out a scimitar. Goes, what are you doing? Are they done with us then?
I just showed up here.
We
Also,
just got here.
yeah. What's going on with the broken instruments? Also, I have cookies in my bag. Do you want one?
The other two just go, cookies?
Ophelia's just gonna be like,
at that, the one who's drawn the sword puts it back and does an elaborate bow as they all bow to you. He goes, well,
that's very fancy.
Suppose it's not often you get to meet the bellicose band. I'm Edda Fenry. These are my backups, Vixta and Vexta. And
have I heard of this band?
That's a great question. Have we heard of this band?
Yeah.
how into the drow indie scene are you?
I don't know, but I imagine
Into the
Adara.
drow underground scene are you?
I imagine Adara is into any underground music scene there ever was. So
Yeah.
It's basically me remembering if Adara has talked about them.
Okay.
I feel like Tori has maybe like heard one or two songs from that scene, but I don't think she's like familiar with this band in particular.
Like if you heard one of their songs, you'd be like, "Oh, it's that one."
Yeah, probably like that. Yeah.
Ophelia definitely.
Because Victoria like has been to a lot of like weird places for her investigations and bounty hunts. So like, it might have just been like a song that she heard, but like has never like. She doesn't know the name of the song.
Oh, Adara Moshes. Okay, understood. Understood.
It's like there was a thing going on Twitter the other day that was like you name a train song, you literally can't.
Hey, soul sister.
That's what everyone
Yeah, and
would
everyone's
say.
like, another
People are
one.
like, what
And
about
drops of Jupiter.
People are like, what about Drops of Jupiter? They're like, that's not a real song. That's not a song. You can't
As soon
name
as
that
went
song.
for the thing where it's just dance floors that are basically fistfights, I thought of that thing where someone was like, I grew up moshing. You grew up in safe spaces. We're not the same. And someone's like, do you realize how safe mosh pits have to be? Oh, thank you. We like your funny little drow. Thank you, Isla.
So, Vixta, or not Vixta, sorry, Edda comes over and goes, well, we came here because we were invited to perform for the Bronze Bishop, but he's never showed up, has he? We're supposed to be performing at this casino, but, we've been stuck in this bleeding room the whole time.
And this whole room, like, definitely looks like a theater, right? Like,
It looks like a theater. There are playing cards around and, like, chips kind of scattering on the floor. Occasionally, like, if you take a look around the rooms, you will see slashed and torn depictions of the Red Knight on the walls.
Okay. I'm gonna, like, gesture, like, toward the audience with my head and be like, if you're supposed to play for the Bronze Bishop and he never showed up, who are you playing for then?
Yeah, who's the guy in the audience that seems really enthusiastic?
Like, really into this, yeah.
Oh, that's Clapper. He's our roadie and our he's our biggest fan.
Oh, hype man.
Oh.
Understood.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
So, with
Everywhere we've been is, well, every time we try and leave this room, we've had to fight. Nearly died, but,
What have you had to fight?
what haven't we had to fight? If I didn't have mad skills with the loot, we'd barely be out of here. You see Vixto and, Vixta roll their eyes. They just say, basically, we were trapped in here. We fought a lot of demons and devils, to be honest. But, well, we got stuck in this room, and we're told to resurrect the audience, that the crowd's dead. None of our resurrection spells worked, and anytime we try and play, our instruments break.
Oh,
Interesting.
so they, like, definitely don't want you to survive. Okay,
Okay,
great.
so
If we
this-
come out from behind the curtain, Clapper, are they gonna be cool with that? Or is that gonna freak them out?
Oh no, Clapper's cool.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
We can do no wrong for Clapper. He just, he carries the instruments. That's why we got so many here, and he just cheers and whistles. As long as we're all right, he's all right.
Okay. AJ put in chat, Clapper uses they, them, I think.
Oh my gosh. Do they? Yep, Clapper does use they, them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, AJ.
Thank you, AJ. I missed that.
Clap.
Okay.
Clapper.
well,
Clap on, clap off.
this
Um,
situation smacks of a puzzle. So
Yeah.
Shy is going to take a closer look around.
Gonna come out from behind the curtain, do like a little bow, wave at Clapper in the audience, and give them the cookies that I have in my bag.
Clapper vigorously applauds.
Cool.
I love
Because we're out here now, does it look like Clapper is an animated suit of armor, or like there is someone in it?
You've seen enough of these. You could see that Clapper is definitely an animated suit of armor.
Okay, because as soon as you started describing this, I was like, this is an animated suit of armor, baby! Okay, yeah, I'm
but
gonna...
I love that they have a personality and are
Yeah.
the roadie.
They're
That's
just
great.
like sitting there
Yeah.
like smacking their hands together, and I bet it sounds like a bunch of pots getting mashed together, but like good for them.
Yes.
I'm gonna look at Shy and be like, what are you
Yeah.
thinking is happening here?
Well, I'm going to take a look around. I'm going to investigate and see what I can find here.
Okay.
Well,
Remember, you can also activate your rings as an action to see if magic is interfering, making this an unfair
I thought you
challenge.
said your
They all,
brains,
like-
not your rings.
I think that Vittori's course of action would be to activate her eyes and, detect magic.
Okay.
Yeah. While you guys are doing that, I'm gonna give Victoria a basic overview of what they just told us in Undercommon.
Okay, yeah, that's true. She did not understand that whole conversation, did she?
Nope, so I just
kind of forgot about that.
gurgling sad elf noises and being like, yeah, okay.
Does Vittori speak Elvish?
No.
Okay.
Because I was gonna say, Undercommon's closer to, what is it, like, Dwarvish and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, I
she
was
does speak
gonna say-
Dwarvish.
So
they only speak Elvish and Undercommon, so I was
Yeah.
gonna
Oh,
say,
buddies.
if they
That's
saw you
unfortunate.
didn't understand, they would have switched.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna offer that to Vittoria, and then Ophelia's gonna hop off the stage and go to one of the closest skeletons.
Okay.
Okay, so I got a 25 for investigation. Just
Yeah.
to rule out any puzzle aspects.
Okay. And Ophelia is investigating skeletons?
Yes. I want to basically take a look at them, and then I have Whispers of the Grave, which means I can speak with the dead at will.
Ooh, I like it.
Thank you. I forgot I have this. See, now I'm thinking about spooky, scary skeletons, Strauss.
S-
Ugh.
I'm gonna
So-
listen to that right now.
So, Shy, you sense, you take a look and you see more of the, like, broken casino. You see more casino iconography. As you're looking, the smell of sulfur starts to fill the room. And you sense that this was set up to be like an unfair, but not impossible game. There is no way to raise the crowd by playing an instrument, but instruments are not the only way to perform.
Okay. Shy's going to suggest that they perform a cappella or do a different sort of show than they usually do. A show without instruments.
And there is a crit for Vittori.
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
thank you.
And Ophelia, so what did you want to talk to these skellies about?
So basically the thing is they have a semblance of life. It lasts for 10 minutes. And I can ask the corpse questions and they can respond to me, including in the languages it knows. It does not return the soul of the body, therefore it cannot learn new information or comprehend anything that has happened since it has died. Okay. As soon as what does it work, first of all, on the skeletons?
Is there a time limit for when this works for after, like, does it have to be within a certain point of their death?
It does not.
Okay,
Oh.
then yes, it will work.
It just says as long as it has a mouth. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, they have
sure.
mouths.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay.
These are humanoid skellies.
Yeah, that's what I figured. And so I get 5 questions. Okay. I'm gonna look at the skeleton and be like, do you know where you are?
One of them turns and its head and goes, Bale's Casino.
Bale's Casino. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna look at Shy and Vittoria and be like, is this the casino that and then point at the band and be like, is this the casino you were supposed to be performing in?
Yep. Well, we can't get out of the room, so I bloody well hope so.
Okay.
So bad. This was a completely different scene.
Oh yeah, congratulations, you're at Niagara Falls. Gonna turn to the skeleton and be like, okay, how do you know how you got here?
The skeleton kind of looks at its other skeletons and then just scratches its head. Goes,
Nothing there, bud.
Game for the show?
Okay.
It
So
just goes,
these
"Boo!
skeletons are here
This music
to
sucks."
see these. No.
Look toward the one that like was scratching its head. Did you meet the bronze bishop while you were here?
Kinda just shakes its head. No.
Do you know who that is?
The skeleton just smiles at you.
Like in a good way or a bad way?
They're not compelled to answer you, correct?
No.
Yeah.
It also says the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are hostile to it
that's
or
what I
recognize
thought.
it as an enemy.
Okay. Just goes, well, I guess you'll have to find out, Fluffy.
Okay,
Amazing.
and then last thing, because this is gonna be my last question, I'm gonna look at the skeleton and be like, also, if we figure out what's going on here, would you like to be buried or do you just want to stay here?
I serve my master. Hail Bale.
Understood. Thank you for your time. And that's probably it. For that.
Okay.
Okay, interesting. Okay, good to know.
And then the call ends.
Yes. Okay. Gonna
And at this point, Clapper vigorously applauds and gives a toot toot out of their helmet.
like do a little like
Thank you for the hydrate.
a little curtsy. Be like, thank you, Clapper. Very, very appreciated. I'm gonna look at Shy and be like, did you figure anything else out?
Yes. Evidently, it's possible, but made more difficult by the fact that instruments cannot be used.
Interesting.
However, if they were just supposed to use vocalizations or perform some other kind of entertainment, that would work.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Well, I only play the lute. The Bellicose Band, we only play. We don't sing. So if you need any dancing or telling jokes, that's on the three of you to get us out.
God. So Vittori did detect magic, like, on the room, and she's been, like, walking around the theater to see if, like, anything pings. Is there anything that pings in this area?
Yeah. There's, you get that this is enforced with a certain kind of magic. It's blocking all scrying spells, and most sending spells.
Oh.
Also, this area, it's not quite an anti-magic thing, but it is blocking certain spells. So, like, resurrection spells do not work in this hall.
Interesting. Okay.
So, not only are their instruments not working, not only are their resurrection magics not working, but, like, there is literally no way to, like, do resurrection magic in this area.
Yeah, in this room.
So if they do a performance that isn't, like, using their instruments, like, it is possible that nothing will happen regardless, and they are literally stuck here forever. Unless, like the room has its own kind of resurrection magic or something, or, like, there's, like, something that isn't resurrection magic is going to happen to get them to leave.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So, now that Ophelia has kind of talked to skeletons, figured stuff out, she's gonna have the ring on her finger and essentially activate it and do the action, which is essentially communing with the Red Knight.
What?
And reach out to her and be like, quick question, does the name Bale mean anything to you?
Hail Bale.
And you hear in your head, are you kidding me? That up-jumped piece of slime thinks that he can take on my dominion. That piece of garbage wouldn't know strategy if it hit him in the face, had the audacity to get involved. Where did you hear that name? Is he there?
So I'm guessing you know each other. So we are in a performance hall at the moment filled with skeletons that will not tell me if they have, if they know who the Bronze Bishop is. However, they said that they do serve Baal.
Didn't another, like, one of the skeletons say this was, like, Baal's casino?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, like,
Well,
unclear if this actually is the bronze, unconfirmed if this is the Bronze Bishop, but, like, we're in a casino run by him, and these skeletons serve him. So...
well, Baal fights without regard for strategy or thought, and certainly without mercy. So if they serve him, be on your guard and have an exit strategy.
Noted. What kind of exit strategy? As in, you'll get us out, or as in, we have to get ourselves out?
Survive.
Understood.
Need more exit strategy of, like, know where you run to.
Yes. Okay.
The good news is you're definitely smarter than him, and smarter than any of his idiots.
That's so funny to think
ma'am,
about, because
I
the
don't-
Threeflings do have one brain.
Ma'am, that is a lot of confidence that I don't know if I'm ready to have instilled in me yet by a goddess, but thank you, I appreciate it.
Like, I will say I have a thought on how to get us out of here if it is performance-based. I'm wondering if Shy can use Channel Divinity to make herself proficient.
Okay.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. Thank you. And then essentially, like, end my commune.
It's like, I
Okay.
imagine she has some experience, like, singing hymns and things like that, and
sure.
knows a
Yeah.
bit about popular songs from Madara, so she's going to try and mash the two together to...
Give me that.
It's that one cover of
Hallelujah
Hallelujah that everyone plays around Christmas.
yeah.
Right.
Just,
I just think of all the Gregorian chants that, like, like,
what is it? The Hildegard of Bangin or whatever, the freaking bardcore shit on YouTube.
yeah, Bardcore shit.
okay.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of the Gregorian chant of Boulevard of Broken
That one,
Dreams.
yup. Yup.
I wonder also if she can use thaumaturgy to, like, do, multiple
Like, give yourself
voices.
advantage on it.
I was
Ooh.
gonna say if
Ooh.
if Shy wants help, Ophelia does have some skill in performance, so Ophelia can always like use thaumaturgy.
Yeah,
and,
I was
or,
also
like,
thinking of Vittoria using thaumaturgy. Yay for thaumaturgy!
Yay!
yes, and or because you can't play instruments, like you
Tieflings.
use the stage as like a makeshift like drum.
So
quote
yay for
unquote.
working together with thaumaturgy. That gave me a better roll. That would be a 21.
Okay.
Hey.
And since you are all performing together with thaumaturgy, all of the skeletons led by Clapper stand up and vigorously applaud. You have resurrected this crowd. And as these skeletons are cheering, the crowd gets louder and louder. And Clapper's like, woo!
Thank you, Clapper! I love you!
The band get excited, like, we're gonna get out of here! When the skeletons collapse,
Oh no.
I
And
was
then-
afraid this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
you hear clattering, and
Yup.
they reassemble into two bone devils
Well-
and an adult red Dracolich who
Yikes.
immediately
Excuse me?
attack. So let's roll for initiative,
Ricky,
and
take
you
your
all
time.
get to control members of the band.
Of course.
Yay!
Yeah.
So,
I
who would like to control Etta Fenry?
we're playing fantasy
What?
piss.
Are they all bards? Like, is there, like, a difference between, like, what they are capable of?
Etta is a drow-favored consort, and Vixta and Vixto are drow shadowblades.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I'll take one of the shadow
It's up to
blades.
you guys. I'll play whoever's left.
Yeah, like, I don't
So I
know.
threw them both in the live chat, and do whatever you would like.
Okay, I guess then I'll take the consort, the first one then,
Okay.
because
so
I
you
think
get
I've
Etta.
actually used these used this before for things.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we need to roll initiative.
Let's roll initiative, kids.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 17.
Nice. Okay.
Vittori got a 17. How'd everybody else do?
Go ahead.
4 for Shy,
Okay.
and 13 for one of the Shadow Blades. I didn't do so well.
Okay.
My
okay.
Shadow Blade did get a natural one.
Oh, rip.
So that is like
I'll just say
6.
you can control them on your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
They'll just go with you.
Okay, because
That's
I was
great.
gonna say,
This
I
is my
rolled
emotional support
rolled
show.
better for Ada than I did for myself. Ada got a 14, I got a 9. So we're doing great, everybody.
Oh no. Okay. So, we're gonna have 6 and Shy at 4. So, Vittori, you are up first.
I guess it is time to do the shooty shoot. Okay, So there's 2 Bone Devils and a Draco Lich, and I assume like the Draco Lich is stronger, though they are all pretty powerful if I remember. So I think Vittoria's gonna hunt.
Tough.
Yeah, Vittoria's actually. I guess is it better to hunt his mark or to? No, I think in this fight she's going to
Y'all got
use,
this. I believe in you.
Yep.
Guardian of Nature, so she's gonna like, draw on the power of the abyss, wreath herself into shadows, which gives her like God, where's my tab for that? And she gets temporary hit points, and then she has advantage on her dexterity and wisdom. And also she like 15. Oh god. Like she has difficult terrain around her, so like there's just a bunch of fun shit around, with this spell.
Nice.
So my first attack. Oh yeah, I think I need to roll advantage. I just didn't forgot that I should be rolling advantage. And also she's doing sharpshooter, so that would be oh god, a plus 10. So that would be a 24.
Which one were you attacking? The Dracolich?
Oh yeah, I guess
or one of the Bone Devil?
I think she'll go for one of the Bone Devils just so we can thin out the numbers.
A 24 will hit.
No. I like that. It implies that possibly it wouldn't hit the Draco Lich, so that's fun to think about. And then D10. That is a 2, so 5 plus 14 is 19 points of magical piercing.
Nice.
Okay, attack.
Ooh,
That
is
in-
it silver?
They're adamantine.
Okay, so not silver.
Love that.
See, here's the thing. You say that I like had metagame and changed to silver.
You could have if you didn't say anything.
It wouldn't make sense for Vittori to go for silver, which has adamantine, and because they are quote unquote stronger TM.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'll let you trade it out for this one because you see that doesn't do as much damage as you expected it to.
Yeah. Silver it is. Okay, second attack.
Oh, you know what? It was still magical,
Oh, okay.
so it's fine. It was still magical.
Take the
Because
silver
it's
off the shit.
non-magical. The way that it's written is always, like, it's a brain fuck for me because it's, like, non-magical attacks not made with silvered weapons.
Right.
Oh, that's
right.
annoying. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that double negative
Alright,
always just gives me, like, a bruh.
So yeah, the second attack is 29.
Yeah,
I
that
assume
hits.
If it needs to
Oh,
be.
I love it. Okay, 7 plus 3, so that is 24 points of magical piercing damage.
Oh, dang. Why did I put these on the
Yeah.
Dracolich? These are on the
And
bone.
then I wanted with the Boon Devil probably better to get that out first. And then third attack is a 22.
Heck yeah, do it.
Nice. Okay, and then because it's the third attack, I add my D8 for the Umbral Strike.
Oh, I forgot how much I hate what these things look like.
So 12.
So weird looking.
3 is 15 plus 14 is 29 points of magical piercing.
Nice. Anything else?
No, that is my turn.
And what
Oh,
is
but
your
then
NPC
it's my Drow Shadow Blade.
gonna do?
Like, oh yeah, right, I have a whole
Here's another whole person.
Vixto
Okay,
or Vixta?
Vixter or Vixto, is it? Or something?
Vixto and Vixta.
Oh my sweet
Vixta,
Jesus, this is the Vex Vax thing
Yeah,
again.
I was thinking about that. Maybe I should just, like, have mine, like, follow suit with Vittori, just so it's easier for me. So they're gonna do, no, actually, because the multi-attack only affects the Shadow Blade, so maybe I should actually just go for the melee. I love being first when I'm, like, trying to grapple with a new stat block. Okay,
Sorry. So... They can teleport over there.
Ooh, nothing personal, kid.
And they get advantage on their first melee attack they make.
Okay.
On my motion there.
Yeah, okay, so my Shadow Blade teleports, nothing personal kid, against the Bone Devil that Vittori was attacking, and does Shadow Sword with advantage, and so that will be 27.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah, and then that is...
You don't have to roll the poison damage, it's immune to that. Just give me the other damage.
Anyway.
So D6 piercing plus... So that is... Where's my... I thought I had my fourth D6. Oh well, whatever. So that's 12 necrotic, and then 9 piercing damage, and the drow can then fill an unoccupied 5-foot cube within 5 feet of the target with magical darkness. So I guess, gonna do that.
Okay.
It's time for darkness!
Yeah! Okay, second attack.
Oh, right, that was the first attack. I was like,
Yeah.
nice.
Interesting. This is very interesting stat block. I think I've seen, like, these stat blocks, but I haven't, like, ever, like, paid attention
Yeah, they're
to them.
interesting stat blocks.
It's like, oh yeah, natural 20!
Yeah!
Yeah!
It's a 20!
Give me it.
Also, so firstly, is the piercing damage is, so that's, max piercing damage is, oh god, maths. Okay, 11 points of piercing damage, and then plus another 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
So 17 points of piercing damage, plus 10 necrotic damage, and then I have to roll that as well. This is so much math.
Okay, you have someone here who can do math.
So you don't have to add it up, just give me the numbers. I have a calculator, and Ink can actually do math.
But thankfully I actually know a bit of math, so that is another 14 points of necrotic damage, so that is 24 points of necrotic damage,
Cool.
And then I, with the multi-attack thing, if either attack hits and the target is within 10 feet of a 5-foot cube of darkness created by the Shadow Sword, that's a previous turn, so I can't do it now, I guess. Alright, so that would just be, 41 points of damage?
It is taking...
17 of that was magical was piercing, I guess it's not magical, unless...
I gave it to you for the crit, so...
Okay.
Unless...
Not for the first attack, but I did for the crit.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Vittori, don't forget you still have a crit.
Oh yeah, I do, huh? Fuck, I should have done that my first
Okay.
turn. Oh, well.
There will be more.
We can say that for the Draco Lich.
You realize how much fighting this is for an adventure? It's very rare for us.
Yeah, you can see how... But yeah, that is finally my turn done.
So, the Draco Lich is going to make a tail attack at Vittori, who just did a lot of hurt to it. And that is going to be... I think that will hit Vittori, because that is 29 to hit.
Yeah, she does not have that high AC.
Jesus Lord.
Okay. I rolled really low, though. So that's 11 bludgeoning damage with the tail.
Rip.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And now it's Draco Lich's turn. So
Wasn't that just its turn with the tail?
that was a legendary action.
Ah, gotcha.
So everybody, including your NPCs, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Yay, I love being present. But also I have to deal with my drow.
Okay. Oh, good for them.
I rolled a 14 and my drow rolled a natural 1, baby.
Wait, is this a spell?
No, this is against fear, because Draco Liches are big and scurry.
The fuck, dice. Okay.
21
great.
for shy. Wait, actually that was more than 21 for shy.
You pass.
29 for shy.
Damn,
And 18 for my shadow blade person.
Okay.
I used up all my luck on Ada, because Ada got a critical success +2, so that's a 22 for them.
Okay.
And then I rolled a 6 + 8, so I have a 14.
So everyone except Shy and Ada are afraid of the Draco Lich.
Awesome,
Delightful.
love that.
Oops.
That's just we can't actively move closer to it, and we have disadvantage while attacking it, correct?
Yep.
That's what I
I'm
thought.
so glad I haven't been attacking.
And you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. You are afraid for the next minute.
Okay, so 10 turns.
And Shy and Ada are immune to its frightful presence.
You know what? Good for you. I'm glad I used the luck for the freaking NPC.
And
I'm quite happy
I've
about that,
used my
actually. That makes me
natural
quite
20
happy.
on that, actually.
and
Yeah,
Is it
because
too late
apparently
to
I
use
can
my
roll
natural
higher for
20?
other people and not Ophelia, like Fred.
Oh, Jesus. Talked.
Jess, is it too late for me to use my natural 20 on that, actually?
You can do it.
Yay. Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
So Vittori is now, like, past the frighting.
Vittori is going to get bit. Whichever NPC Victoria is controlling, whether it's Vixto or Vixta, is going to get clawed. And
also, realizing I have
let's
to
see.
worry about this health, the health of my shadow blade.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Does a 19 hit? Who else is here? Let's say, Shy. Does 19 hit Shy?
Yep, 19 hits B.
Okay. Everybody gets hit. So, Vittori, that is going to be... let me pull out my dice. Sorry. 14 plus 8 is 22 piercing damage plus 4, because I've halved it, fire damage.
I'm actually going to use my reaction to take a melee attack.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that was for Vittori.
With my Sword of Answering.
Cool, let me give you your damage first. So that was Vittori's. Then for Vixto, it's going to be a claw attack, which is 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
And for Shy, 13 slashing damage. And now give me that response attack, please.
Okay. And this ignores any resistances that the enemy might have.
Sweet.
Because it's the Sword of Answering. And it's great. So that'll be a 28.
Okay, that will hit this Draco Lich.
And and I think I had the wrong. Sword's a D8, right?
What is this?
Sword.
It
That's
depends
what
on
the
what kind of
sword
sword it
like.
is. Yeah.
It's probably a one-handed sword.
Not sure.
What kind of sword is it again? Oh.
It's the rebutter. I think it's a one-handed sword.
Oh yeah, it's a long sword. So
So that's
Sorry, this is my first time using this one.
no, I
Fine.
bet Gwen would know off the top of her head. 1d8. Yep, you're good.
Okay.
But it's a +3, so you get all your fun stuff with that.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yes, Gwen, I was just saying I think you would know off the top of your head how much damage a longsword does because of how often Adara used it at the beginning of a campaign. That's all.
Yes, and you get advantage on your attack.
You also
already
measured
attacked,
everything
just
in the
give me an
costs of
advantage.
longswords.
I think that's 9 points of damage.
Okay. Cool. Is that at the
Should I-
+3?
Yes, I realized that now, Gwen.
Yeah, because 1d8. My strength's is +2.
Okay.
Wait, I didn't add proficiency. Do I add proficiency to damage? I don't think so.
No, you add your strength, and then it's a +3 sword, so you add the +3.
Okay, yeah, so that's 9.
Okay, cool. And then Ophelia is up.
Okay. How close are the Bone Devils and the Draco Lich together? How close are they together?
The Draco Lich is huge, so it's kind of everywhere.
Okay. How are they situated? Is it like a V shape or what is it?
I'll say, we have the map, but I can...
It's fine. We're not gonna bring that up.
Yeah, so I'll say, like, you're on the stage,
Uh-huh.
and they're all in the audience.
Okay, so they're like standing together, at least.
Yes.
Okay. Ophelia is going to look in their general direction and be like, "Oh my gosh, ugh, the bones. I don't like it. Can you do me a favor? Make me an intelligence save."
Is this for the Bone Devils?
It is a 20-foot sphere, so anything in that sphere has to make the save. That's why I love this. Oh, I love Synapse.
Intelligence save?
Yes, and if it has an intelligence score of 2 or lower, it cannot be affected by this.
Okay, they
But
are
however,
definitely
I
affected.
don't think that, because they're not skeletons anymore, I think their intelligence is higher than 2.
So, one of the Bone Devils got a 6.
Okay, good for them.
One of them got a 17. And the Draco Lich got a 19.
Okay, so they all fail, because my save is a 22.
Draco Lich is going to use a legendary resistance and choose to succeed.
Okay, well, they're still taking half damage.
Okay.
From synaptics. Static, so let me roll damage for this. Because it is 8d6. It is a lot of dice.
Gosh.
God.
That's a
I
lot.
forgot how many. It is a lot of dice. Let's see. So that's okay. So those that failed are taking 26 points of damage.
Okay.
26 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
One of those Bone Devils just its brain explodes. It doesn't have a brain, but its head explodes and it shatters.
Okay,
into
cool.
dust.
The Draco Lich is taking 13 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the other Bone Devil who is still up, every time it makes an attack roll or an ability check, as well as a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on a spell, it has to roll a d6 and subtract that.
Ooh.
I love Synaptic Statics so much. It's so good.
Cool.
Yep, it can make the intelligence save at the end of each of its turn again, but again, my save is a 22. So good soup.
Gotta love that
Good
save.
soup. Oh. Okay, let's see. Okay, what I'm gonna do for this is I'm gonna have Ada essentially do this. Yeah, okay, I'll do this for their thing, because I don't really have anything else I can do as my bonus action for myself right now. I'm going to have Ada point between the two of them, as Ophelia has kind of done, like, the general group thing, and I'm going to have Ada cast Chain Lightning in the middle of them. So now you have to make me a dexterity save.
Nice. Okay, so the Bone Devil got a 19.
Okay.
And the Draco Lich is going to use another legendary resistance.
Okay.
It's still good because the Draco Lich has a limited amount of those.
Yes.
And soon,
Exactly.
And this is also one of the spells where even if you succeed, you take half of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think a 7 is going to pass.
Oh, it is definitely not. It is so wonderful because the at least Ada, their save is an 18. So, like, they're very close to mine. So they both save, but they are both taking damage.
Nice.
Which is going to be halved. Oh, 2 7s on that. Nice. Okay. Very nice on my 8s. Okay. 16. 13 points of lightning damage.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
And then
For
I
both
just
of them?
want to... yes.
Okay. So,
Because it's chain lightning, so it jumps toward one of them and then it leaps to the others.
mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Okay.
And then I don't think Ada has anything that they can do as a bonus action, so that is my entire turn.
Cool. Draco Lich didn't like that.
I
Draco
don't
Lich.
think
Yeah.
that they would.
Draco Lich is going to tail attack Ophelia and does a 24 hit Ophelia.
Yes.
Cool. So that is going to be 16 bludgeoning damage to Ophelia.
Okay.
As you get a tail sweeping over you.
Okay, can you do me a favor and make me a dexterity saving throw for Hellish Rebuke?
Yes. That is a 15.
I do believe this one is also a 22. Let me check. Where are you? This one's a 19, so yeah, you're taking the damage again. Okay.
Say, you
okay.
blast the Draco Lich with fire, and it laughs in your face.
Dragon, I figured.
I didn't know if it being a bode has a thing against that. So that's that for me. And then let's see.
Maybe
okay, I took care of the damage. Okay, is that it?
That's it.
Okay, cool.
It's Bone Devil's turn now. There's only one left.
Haha.
Yep.
So it makes 3 attacks.
Yeah, and
There's
that's
3 of you
why I
here.
went for one first, because that's terrifying, honestly.
Okay, so it's going to try and claw Vittori. I don't think it's gonna hit because I don't think a 12 will hit Vittori.
No.
Then to 23. I think that will hit Ophelia.
Yes.
Okay. So that is going to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
And Shy, 18, 19, 20. Does a 26 hit you? So you get the stinger. So that's
not fun.
It's funny because I remember in some states a stinger is a submarine sandwich, so now I'm thinking of Shy just getting handed a sandwich.
15 piercing damage. Plus... 16, 17, 18... 22 poison damage, and please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, yikes.
Devils are terrifying.
Oh yeah, they are.
Fine.
This is why Greg is the worst.
Greg's the worst.
Greg the Bone Devil.
That's a 19.
Okay. You are fine. You are not poisoned.
Yeah.
Good you, Gregory.
And now it's Shy's turn.
Yeah, well, just going to glare at the Bone Devil, turn to the Draco Lich, and go, you know what? I think I know a flame that'll hurt worse.
No, the flame of the Lord!
I'm gonna need the Draco Lich to make me a dexterity saving throw.
You may be verified on Twitter, but are you verified in the eyes of Ogma?
That's a 17.
It does not. I don't think it's. Let me check just to make sure. But yep, does not succeed.
I was gonna say I don't think it does because you and I have very similar
Is
saves
this
at this
against
level.
magic?
Yes, it gets
Okay.
Sacred Flame.
So it gets advantage on that, actually. So that is a 19.
That meets.
Okay.
Mine,
So
I
if
think.
it meets, it beats.
Still takes half though, which is nice.
Yeah. Wait, no. Actually, not from this one.
Hellish Rebuke?
No, this one's
No,
Sacred
Sacred
Flame.
Flame. Hellish
Oh,
Rebuke
okay.
won't work on it.
Oh yeah, because bone.
Yeah.
Crispy.
Because
It's like,
Red
well,
Dragon.
Well, I thought this was the Bone Devil, that's why.
Oh, I thought you were doing this on the... Sorry, I thought you were doing this on the Draco Lich.
I was doing it on the Draco Lich.
Okay, yes.
Oh, I thought you were doing this on the Bone Devil. My bad.
No, I was just glaring at the Bone Devil for hitting me and then ignoring it because I wanted to smite the undead.
Do it.
But Sacred Flame didn't work. That makes
Okay.
me a little bit pissed. So I'm going to bring out my spiritual weapon. I was only going to do that at 2nd level, but now I think I'm going to do it at 4th.
Smack.
Ooh.
And smack the Draco Lich in the face because I'm kind of upset.
Smack.
So that is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that is how many? Okay. 8. Math.
What's the numbers?
13 plus 5.
18.
Okay. So 18 points of force damage.
Okay. Nice. Anything else from Shy?
No, not this turn.
Okay.
Wait, actually, and then the Shadow Blade.
Yep.
Who is scared of the Draco Lich, but there is a Bone Devil, and
How
Shy's
convenient.
actually in a handy position for flanking.
Nice.
So,
Cancels. Nice.
I'm thinking teleporting into that space.
Oh, I forgot that
Personal
Bone
gain.
Devil had to subtract a d6 from each of its attacks. Let me do that.
Yep, I was gonna
Oh,
say I
okay.
didn't know if it had done its turn yet, because I was gonna say,
I didn't.
don't forget.
Okay, so is Shy adding some HP back on?
Yes. Shy add
No.
4 HP.
Okay.
Ophelia add 1. Vittoria add 3.
Nice.
Also, at the end of the Bone Devil's turn, he can make an intelligence save again to try to get out of it.
Okay.
Out
He
of
failed.
the brain meld.
He failed.
Wish you
That's
best of luck, my man.
it's a 6.
Oh no, not even close.
So give me that Shadow Blade attack.
Okay. Shadow Blade attack plus 9. That's a 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
That
And I think I'm
crunch.
gonna go ahead and make the second attack. Because can do that. And that's a 17 to hit. Wait,
Shadow...
actually, non-natural 20 to hit.
That will
I was
also
looking at the
hit.
wrong thing. So, piercing damage is 18 plus. Ooh, that's 14 and so 29 necrotic damage and 13 plus.
Okay, 13. I know what's the other number.
10.
Okay. So it has now taken 93 total damage.
Okay.
Nice.
And then it's going to do the Cube of Shadow as
Okay.
well, just in case it gets a chance to use that on the Bone Devil next turn.
Nice. And the Dracolich is going to do its last tail attack, and this one's going to be a shy. And I think
You know what?
it's going to hit.
Okay,
Thank
that's
Because
fine.
I think a 28 will hit you.
Yeah.
Yep, and I've got a rebuttal for you right after that.
Nice! 12 plus 8 is 20 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that's fine. I like the rebuttal because I get advantage on the attack, and that's a natural 20.
Yes.
Whoa.
So it might not get a lot of damage, but the fact that you can't resist any of the damage is awesome.
Yeah, that's really nice.
So that
Also, just a sword named Rebuttal is just such a good weapon
Just
for shy.
know you. Smack.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like, guess what? I have a rebuttal for you, and that's 26. 20.
What are the numbers?
16 plus 10.
26.
26 points of damage.
Cool. Alright.
The know you heard around the world.
Yep.
Alright. We are back to the top. Tori, you are up.
Alright, so is the Bone Devil still up?
It is.
Mhm.
One of them is.
Wait,
I
did
think-
everyone get 2 turns at this point? Because I didn't get to go a second time. If so.
No,
this is
everybody's
my
gotten one
second.
turn.
Okay, I
This
was.
is
I
my
was
That's the
second.
first round of combat.
I
Yeah.
can't tell because of how many actions everyone has.
Yeah, everyone has 2 characters, so it seems like we've gotten 2 turns, but we really have
Yeah,
only
that's why I was
Yeah.
like, huh?
Okay, so my drow is frightened of the Dracolich, so they're going to teleport Nothing Personal Kid to the other Bone Devil and
Okay.
do the attack. Shadow Blade. Well, I got an 8 on both of those dice, so that would be a 17. Does that hit?
No.
God damn it. Okay, second attack. God, that is even worse. Okay, my drow fucking swings twice and misses both times.
You know what?
So that's...
They've had all their weapons broken. They're having
Yeah.
a tough time. So,
Yeah,
Victoria,
plus
what are you gonna
They
do?
seem like they're starved at this point, so
Yeah.
they're doing their best.
Yeah. And besides, it makes this combat, this round go a bit faster. I think Vittori, because I'm not entirely sure if you heard or confirmed this, Jess, but I asked earlier if I could belatedly use my crit for Vittori.
Yeah,
to
I said yes.
succeed. Yeah,
So you're not scared.
Nice. It was just a bit unclear because of so much stuff happening. But yeah, Vittori is going to Hunter's Mark the Draco Lich and then start shooting.
Do it.
Anyway, I started firing. That is 19.
That will hit.
Nice. So where's my D10? What the fuck? Oh, there it is. That is 5 plus 8. No, it's not 5 plus 8. It is 8. 8 plus 14. So that would be
22.
22.
22.
Yeah, 22 magical piercing.
Cool.
Second attack is 14. I assume that's not going to hit.
That's just gonna shoot
Yeah,
right
I'm
through its
gonna-
bones.
Time to do a reroll attack. Yeah, that
Victoria
is
gets another
way
shot.
better. That is a 29.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 10 plus 13 plus 14. So that would be 27?
Okay.
Yeah, 27 magical piercing against the Draco
Nice.
Lich.
Anything
And that
else,
is
my
my
dear?
turn.
Alright. So, it's gonna try and tail attack you.
I am going to impose a disadvantage on not using my reaction action.
Nice. So, does let's see, does a 19 meet your AC?
Yeah, that still hits, goddammit.
Okay.
Better than getting.
It has a plus
Critical.
15.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
it must make it very hard for this otherwise. It don't
12.
miss.
20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yay.
And-
God, I love the one combat where we remember Hellish Rebuke as the one against the ancient red dragon Draco Lich.
Yep.
Huh. And everybody give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Is this
You
against
know, at least
a spell?
This is against a breath weapon.
that is a 21.
Okay.
That is also a 21 for me.
Okay.
Hey.
And then, this man got a 20.
Alright, yeah, we also need a roll
He
for-
fails, you succeed.
Oh, so it's
Shy-
a 21, I take it then?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, Shy
fascinating.
got a non-natural
Yeah.
20, and
Oh no.
I rolled a 2 for
My
the
Shadow Blade got a 15, so yeah, fail.
Okay.
My
So
Shadow Blade's not having a great time.
everyone who failed except Shy, who is resistant, is taking 57 fire damage.
Jesus Christ!
Shy, you are taking 28 fire
am I
damage.
also, aren't I taking 28? Because I
Did you fail?
got a 21.
No, you succeeded.
Yeah,
You
and
succeeded.
then does that
so
get halved again?
you-
Because we're tieflings?
You and Vittori
So-
are both taking 14
Yay.
because you succeeded and are resistant.
Why isn't Shy resistant to it?
Oh,
Well, Chai is resistant.
Shy is
but
resistant, but she failed.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
So I halved it for Shy.
Yep.
And that is the Dracolich's turn. So it is Ophelia's turn.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. So Ophelia, because she is still afraid of the Draco Lich, has no desire to have to do anything that involves attacking. So she, is the Bone Devil, is that one is still up, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers on the center of the, Draco Lich's chest, like right on the sternum bone.
Don't you mean the Bone Devil?
No, because the Draco Lich is still up.
Yeah, the Draco Lich has a lot more
Oh
health
god,
at
I'm
this
so
point.
confused.
I was
by this comment.
asking just
Did you
because I
say that
wanted-
you had, like...
Yeah, okay, so this is gonna be the annoying part. I have 94s, this is 10, so I have to roll all of these and then
Oh
do
god.
another one. I
You can just do Google and say, like, roll.
Huge thing, I don't trust random number generators because random number generators are never random. Let's see. Okay, that's 22 points of slashing damage. Okay, for that, bonus action, I am... Where is it? Where are you? Okay. I gotta make sure that there's nothing else.
Here.
Nope, that's it for me at this point. And then, for Ada, I am going to, both the Bone Devil and the Draco Lich have to make me Constitution saving throws, as Ada kind of like fans their hand out and casts Cone of Cold.
Ooh,
Against the both of them.
Nice.
So the Bone Devil gets a solid 8, and
Well
the
done to them.
Draco Lich gets a 16.
Okay, so both of those fail.
So
Awesome.
Draco Lich is gonna use their... Oh wait, no, they have advantage on that. Like, let me see.
I was gonna say, do you have more legendary actions? Because I've drawn like 7 of them out of you at this point.
I've written them down. I have 2, but it's against magic things, so I think they actually are going to succeed because they got a 26
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
because it's against magic.
Where's my last? D8, there it is. Okay, so you're still taking
Yeah.
half though. Just nice. Again, I love spells where you still take half. Okay, nice. Let's see. 20. you will take the Bone Devil's taking 31 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And the Draco Lich is taking 15 of that. Yep.
And Ada is annoyed that the cold didn't hurt the Bone Devil as much as he wanted it to.
Oh, never bothered him anyway.
Draco Lich gonna use a legendary action to tail attack Ada, and is definitely gonna hit, because that's a 19 on the die.
What? Yeah, no, because it's an 18 with mage armor, and I didn't have them take that yet.
Yeah, 7, 8, 9 plus 8 is going to be...
7 plus 9?
17.
8 plus 9? 17, yep.
17 bludgeoning damage to Ada.
Okay.
And... is that all for your turn?
I believe so.
Cool. It is the Bone Devil's turn. 3 of you, 3 attacks. Is the -6 from its damage or from the attack?
Let me tell you officially. Hang on a second.
Because before I just took it away from the damage, but...
It is against, the attack rolls.
Ah, okay. So... roll a d6. So... oh, math.
What are the
14
numbers?
14 plus
20,
8 to
22.
hit Vittori is going to hit
22.
Vittori.
Is that with the
Okay.
with the d6 subtracted?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay. So Vittori is going to get clawed for 5 slashing damage. Ophelia, I don't think is going to get hit because
Nice.
I don't think an 11 is going to hit you with a sting.
Maybe at first level, baby, not anymore. I was gonna say maybe at first level. No, maybe almost to level 12. Not here now.
16 plus 8 will definitely hit Shy. 5. 9 slashing damage to Shy.
Okay.
And then it is your turn, Shy.
Oh, Bone Devil
Alright
can make
then.
the intelligence save again.
Oh, yeah. It's probably going to fail. That is the 13. Oh, wait, no.
Bone Devil?
17.
Yeah, no, still fails.
Okay.
It's like, Draco Lich, I want you to make me a dexterity saving throw again.
I think you're about to get its... is this against magic, first off?
Yes.
Okay, that is not going to be its last legendary resistance.
Wait, is it the Draco Lich's turn yet?
It already had its turn. It went after Vittori. It did the fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot because he comes before me. Yes. Okay.
So, 25.
That succeeds. God dang it. I should just use...
Turn undead.
I should use Guiding Bolt instead. But I really wanted to use the extra damage on the Sacred Flame. But, I mean, Guiding Bolt would be Radiant as well. But anyway, I will attack with my Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
So that's a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, so that'll be 18 points of damage.
Okay.
And I've got my Shadow Blade person.
Yeah.
Is the Bone Devil still up?
Yep.
Okay, then I'm going to activate that 5-foot cube of darkness thing, dismissing the darkness and taking a lot of necrotic damage. So
I don't know how much
let's see
necrotic
how
damage
this
is gonna
goes.
do against an undead, though.
Bone
well, no,
Devils
it's against the Bone Devil.
Oh.
Draco are undead.
Yes.
Bone devils are.
Bone devils merely look like they are undead, but they are,
They're
devils.
just hanging out.
We're just vibing.
I
Okay,
kept
so
thinking that they were like cold monsters, but they're not.
That's 22 points of necrotic damage.
Nice.
Oh, wait, I have to make an attack, and then I can do that? Sorry, I wasn't reading this right.
Yeah, that one's worded a bit weird.
Okay, so we'll keep that damage in mind, but I
Okay.
still have to make attacks against it in order for that to occur.
Okay.
Right. So, first, that is a 15 to hit, and second attack. Second attack's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
Okay, so I receives the 22 points of damage, and the rest of this that I'm going to roll.
Sweet.
That's 7 plus. Does it matter if it's necrotic or poison? Because I can roll that all at once if not.
It is immune to poison. So just give me the necrotic and the piercing or whatever.
Okay. So that's 11 points of piercing.
Cool.
All right. That one has to be looking a little rough with the 22 points of damage as well.
It looks so rough. It is barely holding itself together by its bones.
Bro. Good.
Well, that's all.
Ran
all for my
forward and
turn.
took one of the bones and ran.
Oh,
Ethically sourced
all
bone
right.
devil spine.
Vittori, you're up.
Oh, we're already back up to the start of the.
Yeah, unfortunately, Shy
This round is taking so long that like I'm always surprised that it ends.
Shy was being stubborn.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh,
and
what's
missed
the
twice.
big
Yeah,
darkness?
I'm gonna do what I was trying to do last time and have my Shadow Blade attack the Bone Devil first before I do my turn.
Do it.
Because I feel like it's gotta be like nearly like done.
Do
It has
it.
one hit.
That is a 17 on the first attack.
That will not hit.
Second attack. That is a 19.
There you go.
Nice. Okay, and that is 46 basically. So I'm gonna roll this.
Also,
dice.
yeah, Jess, dark vision doesn't work in magical darkness because it's a different thing.
I know, but these guys can see through magical darkness.
Yeah.
That's their
Damn
thing.
you!
Yeah.
The diables. So that is
Bastard.
10 points of piercing and 10 points of necrotic damage.
And that bone devil turns into bronze powder.
Interesting.
Anyway, y'all mind if I sucks him up with a Roomba?
Okay, so then Vittori is gonna attack the Draco Ledge, which is finally the only enemy that they have to deal with.
Yep.
There's been one for each of you this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Delicious.
That is an 18. Does that hit?
It does not, sadly.
Reroll. Oh yeah,
That's so satisfying.
that is a 28. Does that hit? Jess?
That will hit.
I love being able to reroll attacks. It's so good.
When you say reroll, I keep thinking like remix.
Yeah, pretty
Also,
much.
Jess, I'm gonna roll you the damage for the Clouded Dagger as well as Draz's doing
Yeah.
this.
22 points of magical piercing.
Cool.
And then second attack. That is a 17, and that will not hit, and Vittori can't do another reroll. Wow.
No more remix for Vittori.
Sad
Back
violin.
to the normal womp womp.
I got a 7 on both my dice, and I think
Oh,
it's
that's so
funny.
tragic.
Oh no!
What's the point of getting advantage on all my attacks?
If the roll's the same.
damn thing.
Yep. Okay. Also, Jess, you're taking 21 points of slashing damage from the Clawed daggers.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And that's on its turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Whenever it starts its turn.
Yeah, by the way,
Because
my
it can't
turn
escape it,
is
because it's
now...
centered on its bone. As Captain Holt once said, bone.
So after Vittori's turn, right before it takes that damage,
Mhm.
I would like Shy and anyone else who was physically attacking the Draco Lich. So I think that is
The
at
Shadow
least
Blades.
2 of your NPCs, the Shadow Blades, to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Attacking the Draco Lich or attacking the Bone Devil?
Draco Lich.
Yeah, okay, that was not mine
mine
because
is not.
mine was frightened.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
mine was
Fucking too.
frightened of the Draco Lich as well. They were
We could have
attacking
done
the
the
Bone
saves for
Devil.
the fucking Draco Lich. I keep forgetting about that. Oh, that's
it's
annoying.
okay.
The
So
frightening
just
thing.
Shy. Draco Lich
just
starts to flippy flap its wings.
okay.
and
So
Anybody
which-
within 10 feet of it, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Devil.
So that's a 25.
You are not knocked prone, and you do not take bludgeoning damage.
Yay.
As the
Ah.
Draco Lich is like, I do not like getting hit this much, and starts to fly up to the top of the stadium.
I pretend I do not see it.
Rude.
And then the Draco Lich is gonna try and do that fire thing again, because that seemed to work out pretty well.
Yay.
So, yeah, all of you give me a dexterity saving throw.
Including
that's the,
Yodro.
Also, Jess, yeah, the 21 damage. In
I
case you
got
didn't- Okay, in case you didn't have that already.
That
Okay.
is 17 for Vittori.
Oh my fucking god.
And
Ugh.
Both me and
24 for my Shadow Blade.
Okay.
my Shadow Blade both fail.
Okay.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, we also do. Both of us.
Okay.
Love that for me.
Non-tieflings who failed take 75 fire damage.
Holy smokes.
Oh, I'm just glad my guy has like 230 health.
Tieflings who failed take 37 fire damage.
Okay.
Yay!
Vittori, you succeeded, right?
I got a 17. That
Oh, your
failed.
Shadow Blade succeeded.
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so they also take what tieflings who failed.
And what was
God.
that again? Just 30...
37.
Okay, 37. My Shadow Blade. No.
And then it's Ophelia's turn.
Okay. You know what?
My Shadow Blade is not looking great right
Okay.
about
I have a question for you, Jess.
Mhm.
Does the Draco Lich have under 150 health?
Yes.
Okay. Ophelia's gonna look up at the Draco Lich.
Do you have
and say,
power word kill?
I have power word stun.
Oh,
Do you have
nice.
Howard Gun?
Power word get.
No,
Yeah.
but the thing is, he's flying, so you stun the flying Draco Lich, and it's
Yeah.
just gonna go splat.
That's why. Ophelia's gonna look up and say, down, and then so it is going to be
perish.
dumbfounded and it is stunned.
Down
Oh,
boy.
Nice.
Yep. So yeah, I don't. I have.
And he's immune to paralyzed, but not stun. So,
I'm so happy about that.
he gonna fall down. I say he fall down about 30, 40 feet? Say 40 feet. So he take 3.
Full trip. Make a
So he's
fool of
gonna
yourself like
take-
I do.
He's resistant to, non-magical. Oh no, he's not. He's not resistant to non-magical.
The thing about
Imagine being
falling
resistant to
damage
the
is that it
floor.
doesn't count as like weapon damage. So like with werewolves and like other creatures that like are immune to like non-magical like bludgeoning damage, they still take full fall damage. It's
Yeah.
a really
No one
weird
is immune to
quirk of
fall
the
damage. Literally, no one is immune to fall damage.
So he's gonna take 10 bludgeoning damage from that fall.
Anyway,
Ah.
whip to you, little man. Okay.
And he is stunned.
Yep.
Nice.
Finish
Uh,
him.
Which is very fun. I'm going to have Ada run up to him and be like, "Okay, we are finishing this." So I get to make 3 attacks.
Finish
Hell
him.
yeah.
Okay.
And they're all at advantage because he's stunned.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. One of them is a critical success, which is a 31.
Yeah.
One of them is a what is that? That's a what is that? Because the last one was it's a 29. One of them is a 29. Plus 11, and then the last one is a 16, so I don't think
That
the
one
16's
won't
gonna
hit, but he only has 20 hit points left, so tell me how you do this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm just imagining Ophelia drops him out of the sky and is basically like, have your fun, and then it's kind of just like a Beyblade. Like a very aggressive Beyblade. Well, there's also a cloud
Wow.
of daggers in the middle, so literally just a blender. It's like a
A
food
blender
processor.
without a Dara?
It's like,
Yeah, it's like a food processor, because he's gonna turn to dust anyway, so you might as well make the process
Yeah.
faster. Light it.
We have a blender at home. The blender at home.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what, get your catharsis out, and he's like, okay, here we go.
As Edda and Vixto and Vixta start wailing on this Dracolich, while Clapper is just still cheering, going like, yay! The whole time.
Good for Clapper.
The Dracolich dissolves into bone dust. You all get this smell of sulfur, and more playing cards rain from the ceiling. You can no longer see the band, and even Clapper just kind of looks around in confusion and waves as the floor of the room disintegrates into bronze dust, and you all fall, separated from your new friends.
Hot.
You
Can I close this window now?
You land in a filthy bar room, lit by
Ew.
green torchlight and cluttered with junk. In the corner are a few colorful slot machines, and at the bar sits a gnome woman rolling dice and fondly talking to a patch of mold.
Okay, that's nice.
Vittori looks around and instinctively goes, "Where's the Dara?"
In the meantime, I'm going to do a mass cure wounds.
Thank you, because I'm at 62 health out of 139.
Yeah, well,
Shall I heal Ophelia for 7 health, please?
I'm at 33
Nice.
health points, and my Shadow Blade's at 24, so...
The Shadow Blade is
Shadow
gone
Blade
now.
is gone now, so
all your friends are gone.
Well,
Goodbye.
I wish I'd gotten to that before they left, because...
It's okay. We'll see them again at some point, I'm assuming. Okay, while Shy is doing that, Ophelia, having already run into the Red Knight at this point, is concerned about the fact that there is a gnome woman sitting at a bar talking to Moss and is going to cast a witch sight upon herself. Is she actually a gnome, or is she just making herself look like a gnome?
She is absolutely not a gnome. This is a Rakshasa.
What is Vittori's
I thought,
true
bitch!
eyes? What do Vittori's true eyes see, Jess?
You see a tiger-shaped being with backwards
a rock-
paws.
I love these things, because their hands are just backwards for no reason.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah,
Rakshasa.
And I'm like, why are your hands backwards? And they're like,
And
Struggle
you
boots.
sense
You're like, what?
that this mold is also more than just mold. This is a sentient.
Yugoloth? Wait, what? What'd you say?
It's sentient. It is some kind of demonic mold.
Yeah, is this a Yugoloth?
It's Alkylith.
I think I know what this is, actually.
Oh, I think I know what this is, too. Everyone gets 23 hit points, and I'm working on more.
Thank you.
I have a feeling that
There's
Shy's
more where
just
that
going
came from.
to... I think Shy's just going to be throwing out some cure wounds at this point.
What,
I mean, can we just do a short rest here anyway? So, like...
You can.
Where's DW
And
when you need
upon
him?
your arrival, the gnome looks at you and goes, "Well, come on in. Welcome to Euros. That's me. Can I get you a drink?" And she gestures to tons of bottles of liquor behind her, all written in Infernal.
Ooh.
give me those.
Tori is gonna detect a magic to see if, like, there's anything amiss and magical in this area. Because, like, half of her is just so tempted to be like, yeah, I will, you know, get a whiskey and just, like, relax. And the other half is just like, what?
Give me a shot.
Don't trust anything in this
Fireball
area.
whiskey.
Okay, thing is, Shy can detect poison. So
Yeah, true.
if you want to
But,
get
like,
something, you can
Vittoria
get
also
something,
will
Shy can
detect
detect it.
magic before poison.
I'm immune to poison,
Because
so
they're, you
it probably
know-
just seems a little bit spicy.
Vittori, there is so much magic going on in here. You are
God.
sensing magic from the barkeep, Eurobach. You are sensing magic from the mold. You sense magic from the machines, and you sense magic coming from the liquor, as well as just emanating from the walls. Everything here is magical.
I assume that it is so magical here that Vittori can't really easily get a handle on like what school of magic anything is, and has just got a headache.
Like there's illusion magic, conjuration magic, abjuration. There's all sorts of weird stuff going on.
Vittori
Enchantment
turns off her detect magic and decides instead to go for an insight check on the Rakshasa instead, because that's probably easier, honestly. Like, she's insight checking for, like, malicious, like, is this gnome genuinely friendly, or, you know, are they, you know, looking to harm us?
Yeah. Okay, give me an insight check on her.
That is 28.
You get that she is super bored and annoyed.
Okay.
More than she is, yeah, she's out of her element and irritated.
Is she irritated at us or at her general situation?
Situation.
Okay.
Understood. I am going to look toward her and not make any indication that I'm aware that she is not a gnome, and be like, quick question. Did we, like, fall through the ceiling for you two, or was that, like, not a thing that happened for you?
Oh no, you're the new ones. I assume that, you're here to tackle the vault. But if you want to have a rest, put your feet up. I have no idea what you got put through before this, but, have a drink. It's 2 gold a piece for whatever you want. Slots are free. Yeah. Yeah.
If I say, just out of curiosity, if I say the name Bale, does that mean anything to you? You don't like him either?
Bale is a great boss. I love working for the Bronze Bishop. It sure would be a shame if adventurers were to succeed in his maze and find the deck that could take him down. That sure would be a pity.
Yeah,
The
it's not a
maze
shame.
that is right behind me. I sure would hate to do what I do best, making deals and making a living. So I'm really glad that I'm stuck here with free slots and shitty drinks. Would you like them? They're 2 gold apiece. And at that, she kind of nuzzles the moss on the table and goes, whatever, like you're having any more fun here.
Is the moss talking in any language, or is it, like, telepathic?
It is not speaking.
Okay. I'm gonna, like, look at her and, like, an infernal be like, do you need anything from us other than, you know, get you a new boss?
Unionizing.
Yeah, do you need anything other than, you know, Jeff Bezos gone?
Yeah, it's like, while we're resting, we could, you know,
Yeah.
at least be entertaining.
Yes. Very happy to share with you. Very happy to share food stories. Love to know a little bit more about your moss. Stuff like that.
He goes, this is Marvin.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Marvin.
He gives the moss
Hello.
a stroke.
Oh.
He goes, yeah, I'll get y'all around. It all tastes the same.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, looking at the infernal labels, any of them look familiar, or do they all just say nearly
They
the same
all
thing?
say all different things in Infernal.
Okay.
So it's like fire whiskey, dwarven ale, like cherry blossom wine, and it all looks like beautifully crafted things. She just looks like us, yeah, it's all the same shit. Whatever
It's
I
all
get
illusions,
in, it
right?
all turns into, well, you'll know.
Yeah. I'm gonna look her up and down and be like, can I be direct with you? Are you someone who appreciates directness? You seem like that kind of person.
I live for directness.
Okay.
Lay it on me.
What's Rakshasa doing here?
Ooh, aren't you a spicy one?
I
Trying
mean,
to make a living, same as anybody else.
gonna gesture to the tiefling horns and be like, yeah, it kind of comes with the territory of everything. So my guess is
You ever get trapped in a job and it's not what you expected?
I can imagine. We've met a lot of people that have had that happen. This is like my first long-term job, but yeah, no, I can imagine.
And your job's in a demi-plane that no one can escape from. It's the best!
Yeah, we're working on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's a really great thing.
Yeah,
Going.
Yeah.
But like, why are you disguising yourself as like a gnome and stuff so you don't terrify people, or what's the deal?
Yeah, a lot of adventurers would try and kill me if they knew what I looked like. You three seem cool, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
The only people I really don't enjoy are the people that try to kill me. That's about it. Everyone else
pretty
is
much.
relatively okay.
Yeah, I think
All I do is serve drinks, manage the slots, and run the maze. So,
Hot chip and lie.
Live, laugh, and love.
yeah, I'll definitely put down 2 gold for a drink just to see what it turns into. Because the whole like mystery about the drinks is curious, and I am going to like do a detect poison just in case.
okay.
And also, like, if we're, going to relax here, like, might as well, like, take a sip of something while we're at it.
Yeah. So, you have time to, like, take a short rest here if you want. And she pours each of you a drink.
Okay.
And even though they're from all different bottles, going with your taste, all of your drinks taste like rust and sulfur. And so they taste kind of like rotten eggs with a metallic tang.
I'm imagining kind of like when you bite
so
the inside of your cheek and it
unfortunate.
tastes like blood in your mouth. That's what I'm imagining.
I feel like, as for, like, tieflings, maybe it isn't, like, as bad as, like, for other, races, but,
It's
like,
still
it's still
bad.
bad.
I'm just imagining Shy like taking a sip of what was that blossom wine, and it just tastes like that, and it's just like, oh, that is extremely unfortunate.
So is this like
Vittori takes a sip and just looks back up at the Rakshasas like, yeah, I can imagine why you don't like this job, because, like, Vittori is, very familiar with bartending just because of Adara, and
yeah,
she can definitely see Adara in this situation having a miserable time.
Yeah.
So is this just because everything in here is a creation?
Yeah, I was gonna ask if this whole thing is like a ball thing, or if this is just like a demi-plane thing, or if it's both.
Like, no matter what I order, it turns to this. I had a friend who no matter what he played in his car, it turned to Queen. I think this is the same kind of thing.
I love that
Thank
reference.
you for
That's
that
such a good
reference.
reference. Thank you.
She's like, it would be great if I could sell something different, make a deal. But everybody gets the same deal at the Crimson Cage.
What kind of is it like a contractual thing, like an actual paper, or what kind of thing is it?
Is it just because you can't escape from this dimension?
Nobody ever leaves.
I'm mainly asking so I can see if there's a loophole.
Yeah, I'm just like, does plane shift work here?
It does not.
Good. Yeah, okay.
Figured.
Good to know.
Because there's no way to leave except to die, and I've seen so any mortals die.
Yeah,
And I
that's
know
not a
even
good
if I
way to go.
die, he'll just suck me right back up here, so
Oh,
there's
that's
no point.
fun. So you can't even die, Jesus Christ.
So again, I ask,
So-
is it like a physical paper thing, or like what's the story?
You were talking about some cards,
Yeah.
and
Amazing
are they?
some cards.
If we were to get these cards, does that do something to this dimension?
Boss likes to play games.
Mm.
Once you get the deck of cards, you'll be able to play on his level.
Interesting. What kind of cards are they? I have Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Would that help?
You'll know when you see him.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Vittori takes out her deck of illusions and just like
We
you
we
know,
have occasionally
looks
seen
at them.
cards fall from the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's quite weird.
Yeah, his something funky's going on with his power.
Interesting.
Like someone's trying to interfere with him.
What
Do
is-
you
seems to be falling
know
apart.
like
I was gonna ask.
what he is? Like, is he like a demigod or like you know?
I was gonna say, hearing that he has his own plane and his thing, I want to see if I can do a religion thing to know who Baal is, because I have a
Please
feeling.
do.
Yes, because I was gonna say I feel like we've run into him at some point already, or at least Ophelia has.
Your mom might have talked to you about him.
Yeah. That's a 12.
Okay. You don't you know he's an archdevil,
Mm-hmm.
and from context, you would know something about him having to do with war.
Oh,
But-
Baal as in B-A-A-L.
Or at least
B-A-E-L.
that's the way that D&D
Oh.
spells it. It's Bael. If you're talking about the actual deity, it's Baal.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I think like earlier, like it was being pronounced as Baal, and I was like Christian Baal, and I was
Yeah.
very confused.
Yeah,
and I was like,
no,
oh,
in-
it's probably someone invented for this. But
I was-
now I
Yeah, in
understand.
D&D they spell it Bael, and then in real life the deity is like BA''al.
Yeah, there's also B-A-A-L in D&D, I believe. This is B-A-E-L, who's
Yeah.
a different one.
So they're like
One
the
is a
same thing,
god.
but not. Yeah.
One's a god and one is an archdemon, archdevil, archfiend. I'm sure Naomi's gonna kill me when they watch this. But yeah, so I think taking a short rest here with Urobach and her buddy is a good place. Oh, hey Phoenix. Hey.
Hello.
Hello,
Thank you
Phoenix.
for the
Welcome back.
sub.
Hello.
I think this is a good place to leave for the night. How are y'all feeling hanging out with Uro at her bar?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
I
this.
I just want to sit and I want to ask her what we have to do with the maze and if there is a thread that we need to be aware of.
Gwendy is going, Baal is the god of murder, you say? Did you know that the god of murder was created by Shah?
Oh my sweet Jesus.
It's like, and
Yes.
I spent all but 2 of my hit dice getting back up to full, so really glad we're taking a short
What a
rest.
good time.
Yeah, Uro just goes, yeah, it's a maze, but it moves.
Oh, it's one of those. It's one of
Ooh,
those.
actually
bullshit things, isn't
amazing.
it?
If we're dealing with like archdevils and stuff, like I wonder, like obviously, like my great granddad is like a demon, not a devil, but like mazes, he lives in a big maze. So I wonder if that's any way related.
Well, just keep in mind, it's not unguarded, shall we say.
Minotaurs?
No. Just, you'll see when you get there.
Okay, because I have, worst case scenario, I have a little, like, friend, just in case, and, like, gesture to the iron flask on my hip.
Oh,
What if
I
you
hope
put
they-
a god into the flask?
I hope
I
we don't
can
have
actually
to
do that.
rely on that.
I can do that.
Also, I just remembered we do have a net of stars that
Old
can
gods,
like
yes.
depower
Old gods.
like gods and stuff.
Yes.
So
Okay, yeah, I'll probably have more questions for her when I can think of more.
yeah. In a
Alright.
week.
Yeah.
And I think hanging out at Urobok's bar before you enter the Intermezzo Maze is where we are going to call it a night. This, like many of the Goddess Adventures, is going to be a two-parter. So don't run away. Let's find, because we are going to do a raid. But first, let's find out where you can meet all of these wonderful Tiefs in the real life, starting with Ophelia. Who are you? Where can we find you?
Hey, my name is Ink, and tonight I played Ophelia. You can find me on Twitter at These Dead Pens, where I like to meme and scream about things. This week specifically, I'm saying, hey, be nice to each other. Please wash your hands. Be aware of what's going on. There are things happening in the world, unfortunately. I am an author and illustrator, and I'm very happy to say that I helped contribute to Uncaged Goddesses. I'm thankful that everyone seems to be enjoying it.
Yeah.
Shy. Who are you in the real life? Where can we find you?
Hey, I'm Zan Larson, also known as Paleoid Rabbit on Twitter and Instagram, and also I have my own website called zanlarson.com, which I can drop in the chat, which will lead you to my online store, which has prints of things that I draw, including Void Cat and Cryptid Bunnies and lots of other creatures that you might either be familiar with or want to find out about.
And lastly, never leastly, Vittori, who are you? Where can we find you?
Hello, I am Draz. You can find me on Twitter at Drazillion, where I post art and other stuff, because all of my writing is under NDA at all times. So just know that in the background I am writing, but all you get is my art. That is me.
And I'm Jess. Thank you so much for joining us. Next week, we're going to be playing this same adventure, Night to Crimson Cage by Isla Later. And thank you again to Gallant Goblin for sponsoring us with these wonderful Ferrans. Go support their Kickstarter when it launches, which is really soon.
April
at,
12th.
It's Tuesday, I think.
Yes, at koboldplush.com. Also, my new campaign is going to air on Sundays, so keep an eye out for that. It's going to be Sunday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. That is of Light and Shadow. So yeah, that'll be a party. We're going to go shoot our behind-the-scenes Patreon video. Support us on Patreon to get access to, you know, all of the fun stuff that we do there. And our chaos in the Discord. So right now, we are going to go raid. Let's go say hi to our friends at Slady's, the Chaotic Tiefling. Let's go give them some Threefy love. So have a great night or day. Have a great time, everybody. And we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.